Cameras trained on one man, in imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon. And we're just minutes away from kickoff in the final game of the season. It's Club Tijuana and they face Necaxa.
Well, what a season it's been, Derek. It's had absolutely everything. Drama at both ends of the table, spectacular goals and plenty of entertainment too. The players need to finish the season off strongly. We're looking forward to a great game here. The atmosphere is fantastic.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. Looks as though they're going with the belt and braces approach.
Yeah, 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball. Defensively, those fullbacks will be asked to supply support to their three centre-backs, but it does enable you to play two strikers up front.
This is how the visitors will set up today. It looks like a conventional 4-4-2.
A preferred formation by Arsene Wenger when he arrived at Arsenal. Two main strikers, four across the midfield. Really important for the fullbacks to link up with the wide midfielders in this system.
And now they get the ball rolling. David Barbona. Andrade. De Luna. And unable to keep possession. And now passing it through. He's managed to get in behind. Martinez. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely, quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Andrade. Well, he's given us away. Fine teamwork to win it back. And they continue to advance. And a lot of it. That's a foul. And it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And the goalkeeper not offering any scraps that time. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Montes. Arce. Andrade. Leva. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Well, the defending not the best here. Good defending to prevent the chance. Well, possibilities in the centre. A deft clearance. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. And possession given away. And he read it superbly. Castillo. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go. Well, he's doing everything in his power to help his team get over the line here. He's kicking every ball.
Leva. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? He has time to play it over. And played towards the near post. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And the ball's gone. An attack full of promise. Able to deal with the threat. Martinez. Well, it did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Andrade. Losing possession. Leva. Andrade. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Could cross it in here. An authoritative challenge. Corner conceded. It came off the defender. Over it comes, and a no-nonsense clearance. Looks promising, this. That's well blocked. And he did what he had to do defensively. Well, it could be on for him here. Can he finish? Can they keep it out? And in the end, no damage done. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Oh, lovely incisive pass. He must finish! Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve.
Well, let's look at this again. We've all hit these in training. First time, bang in the back of the net. Look at the calmness of it. Technique, brilliant.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
So 2-0 now. Must score! Well, no accuracy at all in terms of the shot unleashed.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that work to get in the position and then way, way wide.
Arce. Mario De Luna. I must say this looks promising. Clattered away. And continues his run. He's in behind. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the keeper can do. Close range finish, really good play, and he doesn't miss from there.
So there we have it, 2-1. Martinez. Committed challenge. Untidy on the ball. Now potential danger. And the alarm bells are ringing. Martinez! Almost his second goal of this match. But the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker. Not to be on that occasion.
Tremendous ball played through. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, goalkeepers call the post and the crossbar their friends. Not on this occasion. Clips the inside and goes in the back of the net.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. No shortage of goals on this match. 3-1. Well, nicely cut out.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
David Barbona. And showing fine vision. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Marcel Ruiz. Will he find the net? And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Corner kick played in. Fruitful looking attack. Alas, a wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
A really sumptuous ball. Promising attack, but his timing was off. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back, if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Tercero. Esteban Pavez. Retaining possession proving difficult. Andrade. Oh, a nice looking pass. Well, the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Giving the ball away. And half-time it is, an acceptable scoreline from the point of view of the home side. They're on top lead.
Well, Derek, playing as a defender for this lot must be an absolute dream. You know the forwards are likely to score, so you've just got to have a half-decent game at the back, and the likelihood is you'll bag all 3 points. Easy, eh?
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Can they get in behind them? It looks promising. And a strong tackle. Arce. Untidy on the ball. Moving into the advanced position. Chances on. Takes it on. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Guzman. Ruiz. Eduardo Tercero. it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, he's given us away. They've given it away. And he's through here. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Andrade. And a throw-in it's going to be. Ruiz. Well, they might be onto something. He just needs to stay level-headed now. And it's there for him. Can they slot it home? And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, as we see, there'll be an inquest between keeper and defenders. He'll be saying, where were you? And they'll be saying, why didn't you catch it?
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Jevko Leva. Chance to do damage. Really closing him down here. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Well, no accuracy at all in terms of the shot unleashed.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that work to get in the position and then way, way wide.
Esteban Paves. Ruiz. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Couldn't keep it. Real danger. Strong but fair tackle. Can he make it count? Still possibilities. Well, threat averted. Gonzalez. They've regained possession. There to take it away. Eduardo Tercero. Now with Rivera. Untidy in possession. Can he put it away? And still danger here. Oh, no damage done. Esteban Paves. Can he take advantage? And not cleared away properly. Well, that's the end of that for now.
Well, Derek, the floodgates are open. How many goals are they going to score? They've created so many chances. If they put half of them away, it could be a cricket score.
Esteban Paves. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. How can he take them on and beat them? It's there for him. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Lopez. Juan Delgado. An alert intervention. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? No-nonsense clearance. Gonzalez. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. And the cross into the middle. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Salas. Well, no stopping him. Electing to cross into the centre. It comes to nothing in the end. He's in here. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
And over comes the corner. Something to worry about here. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. And a throw-in forthcoming. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. This could be dangerous. Juan Delgado. It might be on for them. Well, they couldn't do anything positive with the cross. Counter-attacking, very much an option. A real opening now. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Here it is now, a substitution. And he saw the situation developing. Tercero. Guzman. Ruiz. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. Is it going to be? Well, to deny him from point-blank range like that, brilliant.
Well, really, really strong goalkeeping. Spread himself, used all of his body, really good save.
Corner kick played in. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Making sure nothing came of it. Rivera. Real defensive commitment there. There to win it back. Excellent vision. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Alas, a wild, wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Well, that is how to run at them. And he's through here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily, and he takes full advantage of the time he's given. It's an accomplished finish too. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Delgado. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, as we said, this team love a goal fest, and they certainly know where the target is. Lovely, lively build-up and a real sharp, cutting edge to this lot. Great entertainment, really enjoyable.
And now, passing it through. He's managed to get in behind. Martinez. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Oh, lovely incisive pass.
Ante todo, quiero agradecerle por tomarse el tiempo para hablar con nosotros. Gracias de nuevo.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is the quarter-final first leg in the Cup. It's Leon, and they take on Club Tijuana.
Well, this was my favourite when it gets to the pointed end of a tournament, the quarter-final, knockout football. You've really got to be on your game. You don't want to be making a mistake at this stage of the tournament. Who's going to progress in this tie? We're about to find out, Derek.
So the initial 11 for the home side. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. Two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. Looks as though they're going with the belt and braces approach.
Yeah, 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball. Defensively, those fullbacks will be asked to supply support to their three centre-backs, but it does enable you to play two strikers up front.
And the match begins. Tecillo. Getting in there to take it away. Just cutting off the supply. Could be. And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you really must be ready this early in the game.
Well, visionary passing. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, clear twitchiness following the high press, and a throw coming up. Dangerous looking attack. It's there for it. There it is. The opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Obviously, it's a tap-in, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like. A predator's instinct, just waiting for the ball to come to him.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
The opening goal of the game then. Well, nicely cut out. Ruiz. Barbona with it. And the cross smuggled away. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Couldn't keep it. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Delivered into the area here. Superb save from the keeper.
Well, that's what you're paying for. Defenders defend, goalkeepers make saves like that.
Well, he really read that brilliantly. Enticing with a bit of danger here. There to win it back. Luis Montes. And breaking at pace with menace. Can they take advantage of the situation? And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, I do just love goals like this. On the breakaway, they soak up the pressure. You have to be organised when you haven't got the ball to break into the positions when you get the ball and hit the team on the counter-attack. And it's a clinical finish at the end of it as well.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match. David Barbona. Martinez. Here's Castillo. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Barreiro. Tessillo. Luis Montes. Gigliotti. Gonzalez. Montes. Takes aim. Good defending to prevent the chance. Esteban Paves. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, he likes to run at them. A glorious chance. And that is defending of the highest order. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they keep it going? And putting his body on the line. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. It needs an accurate cross. Well, no problems defensively. Well, he's going to require some attention here. So the referee has called a halt to the proceedings. Well, back underway with a drop ball. Martinez. It should be, but it can't get all the way through. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Esteban Paves. Alert defending. Possession lost, intercepted. Able to get his body in the way. It's opening up for them. Effective challenge. Could be a chance to break here. Gonzalez. Corumbato. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Oh, he's given the ball away. Now can they make something happen? Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
Played into the centre of the box. But the keeper takes command of the situation. Well, simple for the keeper. Luis Montes. Can they create something from here? Excellent challenge. And he read it superbly. It's there for him. It's opened up for him. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the replay. It's lovely interplay between the two of them. And still with lots to do, he unleashes a very powerful effort. Gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
So there we have it, 2-1. Castillo. Chance to attack using width. Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered. Oh, he's given us away. Ramirez. Gonzalez. Barreiro. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Ramirez. Gonzalez. And tidily played. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Rivera. Esteban Paves. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Surely the equaliser. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. They take it short. Great opportunity. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Angel Mena. Well, he's lost it. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, you can see how happy the manager is. They've shown real grit to get back into this.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Gigliotti. And he takes it away. Castillo. There to take it away. And so it is, the first half story has been written. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, he's done what he gets paid for. He's scored a goal, he's put his team in a good position. He's played very, very well as well. He's been lively, imaginative, real good performance from him.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. And there to intervene. Jaime Barreiro. And Mena on the ball. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Fruitful looking attack. Gives it a go. And up for grabs off the keeper. An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all, Lee.
Well, I say one thing, technique, and he didn't have any.
Really good interception. Real chance. Martinez. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Well, it could be on for him here. Still could be dangerous.
Well, you lucky lot. You should be behind there, but you're not. They've got to now use that crowd noise in their favour.
Can he put them in front? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Well, they couldn't keep possession. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Luis Montes. Can he make it count? Well, body in the way. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And he's made headway. Martinez, and a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish. Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. And that's an important intervention. Gonzalez. Luis Montes. Jairo Moreno. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Gigliotti. Montes in possession. Oh, that's a fine pass. But he keeps going. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Now, can they create something? Well, technically offside, but not by a lot. David Barbona. And unable to keep the ball. Well, couldn't keep it. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Luis Montes. Angel Mena. Jaime Barreiro. Into the advanced position. Really bright looking attack. And the cross into the middle. Cleared away. Breaking at pace. Will they profit from this situation? Martinez! Hunting a hat-trick he was, but couldn't make it count.
Well, so much confidence he's got after his first two goals. You fully expected him to score there, but he's missed it. Well, he's doing everything in his power to help his team get over the line here. He's kicking every ball.
And the ball's gone. Can he do it? Chance maybe. Can he find the net? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle.
Well, everybody in this ground, including me and you, Derek, think that's in. Goalkeeper didn't think so.
David Barbona. A fine block. Important that he retains possession. Working brilliantly as a team to force the clearance. It will be a throw. So making the substitution now. Crossing possibilities. And there to intervene. Ramirez. Now they've lost it. Using his strength to shield the ball. This could square the game. He can't hold on to it. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment.
Well, as we see this again, Derek, it's easy to be critical, and I'll stress I've never been a goalkeeper, but surely he's got to do better than that. His mistake leads to the goal, no doubt about it.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Ruiz. Luis Montes. Gonzalez. Tecillo. Emmanuel Gigliotti. Chances on. That's a routine take. Ramirez. Well, visionary passing. Terrific block there. Luis Montes. Surely! Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Rivera. And space for them here on the flank. Tremendous block. Magnificent defending. Luis Montes. Gonzalez. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Showing a real will to win the ball. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Substitution time it is. Tecillo. Well, he's given us away. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Level pegging, but can they change that? Under real pressure defensively, will they pay the price? You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah, 0-0. When he struck that, you think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise where it's gone.
Gomez. Promising sequence. David Barbona. And he's in. Martinez. Campbell. Can they take advantage? And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. And giving it away. Tecillo. Campbell on the ball. Can they hit on the break? An attack full of promise. End product or not. Can they forge ahead? Well, they've gone and missed a wonderful chance.
Well, he knows that could be a big, costly miss.
Possession given away, unfortunately. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Martinez. He's got the right idea with that pass. Given the position he was in, he's not going to be especially pleased with himself.
Well, he took the chance with power. Not always the best option.
Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Loves to attack from the wide areas. And that is that. The referee blows for full time. So many people thought this would be a very tight, tense contest. And Lee Dixon, that's exactly how things turned out. And breaking at pace with menace.
Le agradezco por esta oportunidad, por hacerse el tiempo. Gracias por estas palabras.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. And what we have for you is the second leg of this quarter-final tie. It's Club Tijuana, and they take on León.
Wow, very excited about this one, Derek. We had a cracker of a first leg, so little to split between the two sides. It's perfectly set up in this second leg. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
Up for the home side. Looks as though they're going with the belt and braces approach.
Yeah, 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball. Defensively, those fullbacks will be asked to supply support to their three centre-backs, but it does enable you to play two strikers up front.
This is how the visitors will set up today. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
And the match begins. Martinez. Will he find the net? Pivotal moment defensively. Gonzalez. Angel Mena. Good-looking sequence. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Well, they had the ball in a very promising position, but now it's been taken away from them. He's in behind. Is it going to be? And a timely goal to give them security and breathing room. What a chance they have now of making it through.
Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he could do.
Unabashed attacking football in this tie. 4-3 on aggregate. What next? Colombato. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Unable to keep the ball that time. Fed over towards the back post. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. And firing it into the area. Can they get in behind them? It's been whipped towards the near post. And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause.
Well, here we see a better angle on it, and there's nothing the keeper can do. A significant deflection, and he's beaten.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, Derek, the frustration's boiling over on the touchline. He's not happy at all with the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Well, so much in the way of attacking in this tie. 4-4 is how it stands. Marcel Ruiz. And very deftly cut out. Corombato. Davila. Nicely cut out. Oh, in with a chance. Will he finish? It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard. Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
What a tie this has turned out to be. 5-4 the aggregate score. Gonzalez. And he read it superbly. Rivera. Tercero. Wonderfully weighted pass. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Excellent defending. Well, with your opponents bearing down on you, no wonder you want to just get rid of the ball. David Barbona. Oh, big chance. Just cleared away in the nick of time. David Barbona. And space to cross it. Corner given. Played into the centre of the box. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, they're closing him down. How will he react? Keeper not concentrating. Can he put it away? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Gonzalez. Campbell. Well, he could run onto it here. Opportunity it is. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. The pass could do damage. Still a chance. Cross towards that far post. And so it will be a corner. And firing it into the area. An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the ball.
Tecillo. Colombato. And he read it well. Esteban Paves. Looks promising, this. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Davila. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Can he put it in? Well, he's given a corner, the referee. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? And taken short. That's a nice-looking ball. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Space on the flank. That always looked likely to run through to the keeper. Has eyes for goal. And in it goes. How important could that be? A 2-goal advantage for them now in the tie.
Well, as we look at this again, what they always say, focus on the ball, ensure you strike it cleanly. He's done just that. What a finish.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, both sides know how to finish. 6-4 on aggregate here. Tecillo. Moreno. Being pressed hard. Shielding the ball superbly. Santiago Colombato. Davila. Victor Davila. Campbell on the ball. This looks promising. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. David Barbona. And that pass could be troublesome. Opportunity here. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. The referee has given a corner. And now the delivery. An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all, Lee.
Well, I say one thing, technique, and he didn't have any.
Tecillo. Campbell on the ball. Intercepting it intelligently. Losing possession a bit easily. I must say this looks promising. Angel Mena. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Campbell. He's in here. It goes beggingly. That could have been their ticket back into the game.
Well, 2 goals down. You can't keep wasting chances like this.
Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. Campbell. Good defending. Rivera. And room now out on the flank. Ruiz. Victor Davila. Moreno. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Victor Davila. Campbell. Gonzalez. And back with Orozco. Rivera. And with that, the first half draws to a close. He's in behind. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Victor Davila. Campbell. Tremendous challenge. It's opening up for them. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Pressing high to win the ball. Martinez! Not to be in terms of the finish. He's enjoying space. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the...
Oh, it might be. It was an important piece of defending. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Playing it short. And it's played into the centre. And clears his lines. Jairo Moreno. A really sumptuous ball. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And because he's on his own, he collects himself, and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper.
And the aggregate advantage stands remarkably at 6-5. Davila. Campbell. Gonzalez. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. And the substitution will occur now. And the flag has gone up, offside. Ruiz. Ruiz. Promising sequence. Is it going to be? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping.
Well, a corner's a great chance to put the ball in the danger area, and that will just ease the pressure a little bit if they can score from this. Well, Derek, he's trying to make himself heard down there. Very difficult to hear the coach from the sidelines. It's still very tight, this game.
And now the delivery. And cleared away. Moreno. Jairo Moreno. Well, nicely cut out.